Yes, guys, in life, there's ups and downs. I remember back in Jamaica when my kids they were young, and I was going through a hard time, guys, because I was not working. I was not working, and I have this auntie live in America, and she used to help me out, like send 20 US dollars every month into an envelope, guys. Sometimes I would like leave my kids and tell them to stay inside till I get back, and I would walk to back walk. And sometimes I walk, guys. I did not get the money. Sometimes they mix up the mail, and when I go back like the next day, they're telling me that the letter was there. Said when I collect that letter now, I would go by the Chinese man store. Yeah, man, the Chinese man store, and I would change that 20 US into Jamaican money and like buy grocery and see to that when I buy grocery for my kids like snacks and stuff, I would like save like 3 days money for both of them to go to school. Yeah, for sure that life was rough with me, guys, because when my husband come to Canada, he was not working because when he came, he have to go to school and get a part-time job. Said, and eventually he took them. Said when he took them, guys, my first job was a babysitting job. So I was there working on everything until the young lady get pregnant. Said she get pregnant and then she pay me off and everything. And when I get my first pay, guys, yes, I took that money and I went to Kingston and I renew my passport. Yes. And then I said to myself, said, I want another job. Said there was a farm that owned by True Juice. Yeah, man, True Juice, guys. Said I would go on that farm now. When I get the job, I start picking oranges. Yes, guys. And when I work on Saturdays, I work double. Said when I work by myself, depends on the field. If the trees are short, you make money, guys. But when the trees are long, you have to use your sling bag now and climb that tree, guys. And tie the sling bag rope. And then you climb that tree now and pick the oranges and drop them in the sling bag. And then you lower the bag now. And then you like use the stick and like pick out the orange from out of the top of the tree. Yes, guys. Sometimes I'm reaping oranges. Sometimes was clap me here, clap me here. Yeah. So sometimes when I grab a bunch of orange, guys, was just, sometimes they even bite me on my hand. My God. So sometimes it is important as women. Sometimes you cannot look on that job and say, because plenty young women in that community would look down on me and say, why are you doing that job? You could go to Linstead and get a better job. But at the same time, that job was close to me. I don't have to pay like bus fare, taxi fare. I just walk in the morning. I just put on my water boot, guys. Yeah, put on water boot. My long sleeve, because you have to wear long sleeve because sometimes the sun is so hot. And my long pants and stuff. And I walk to work. About 15 minutes walking to work, and then when I reach to work, when I sign up, I go and get some bags. Yeah, because you have to have bags to put the orange into. Yes, and you have to get your sling bag, and you have to go on the hut. Yeah, the hut that take us to that farm, guys. Yes. So sometimes I would team up now with my friends, and sometimes I team up. When I team up, guys, sometimes I 200 box of orange we would pick and we would carry them out to the interval and thing. And sometimes when the rain fall, sometimes we have to work in the rain. Sunshine, you have to do the same thing because they are depending on those oranges. Yes, man, for the factory. Yeah, man, the True Juice factory. They are depending on those oranges. Sometimes they would carry us to Wakefield. I think the McConnell, the McConnell. Everybody's supposed to know the McConnell family in Jamaica. I think they have about 4 farms. And they also plant like sorrel. When it coming down to all December time now, guys, we start to plant in sorrel. Said like now, December, when we like reap the sorrel now and stuff and put them in the crate and stuff. Sometimes we ask like the supervisors if we can bring home some. Yes. So when I come to Canada, I don't have to be buying sorry. Said it bring me back down to memory lane. So you see, you see, you must not allow nobody to look down. So I don't know why people look down on jobs, guys. A job is a job, as long as you are not selling yourself. Because some of those young girls that looking down at me, I say, don't do that job because your husband went to foreign and blah blah blah. They sell themselves. They gamble all day and drink. I cannot do that, guys. Said when I get my pay, 2 weeks pay, I'm getting 13,000, 12,000, 10,000, 11,000. Back then, guys, 2013, I know what 2025. Yes. Said, and when I go to Linston now, I would get my grocery and stuff. And sometimes when is my daughter's birthday, yeah, one of their birthday, I would like buy something and like ship it to Canada for them. Yes, as a mother. So when I look back, guys, a job is a job. Long as you're not gonna steal and hurt anybody for what they have. Your job is a job. Said, I worked there for 3 years and couple months. Yeah, man. And when I work on that farm, guys, every year, suppose this year I get like 10,000 for my bonus. Next year you're getting $12,000 or $11,000. Yeah, man. Sometimes when my auntie, the same auntie that used to send money for me, yeah, when my kids were in Jamaica, sometimes she would call me and say, Tammy, you want some money? I say, no, Paulie, I don't need any money. I don't need any money because I'm good. It's not like my kids, them are still in Jamaica. They are overseas with their dad. Sometimes their dad would call me and ask me if I need money. I said, no, I don't need any money. I'm getting bonus every year. And I'm getting my pay. Said that is it, guys. Being independent. I do not just sit down and depend on a man to just give you everything. A woman must be independent. Said, sometimes when I go to Linston, guys, sometimes the line is so long. And when I draw my money, I feel so proud of myself and happy and said, look at me. Yes, I know that job is hard. That job is hard sometimes. Sometimes we have to walk from Wakefield, guys, and come back straight to back work. Sometimes we have to boom ride, like a van. Any vehicle and like wave it down and they would give us a ride like nearby. And we would walk, and sometimes we are walking and sometimes we can't be able to go and pick apple, anything. Yeah, man, pick apple. Sometimes we'd go like, we'd reap in a ridge, we'd like go next door to somebody. They would give, I remember this guy give us like jackfruit and stuff. Yes, in life, you have to do what you have to do. And I love to tell you guys these stories. Yes, being a content creator is supposed to share your life with people. Yes, anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Okay, bye.